Hey all, welcome to part 7 of Sonic 4, and we're moving on to Sonic the Hedgehog 4 episode 2 now, which is a vastly superior game to episode 1, but here we go.
You get to play as Tails in this, don't you?
You don't play it.
You're copying.
Yeah, he's a companion sort of character. And the way they've integrated Tails, I know a lot of people were making a bit of a stink about him not being playable. And hang on, Castlevania Zone, I mean Sylvania Castle. That must be a deliberate reference.
Castlevania Vampire Hunter music just come on.
No, Vampire Killer's alright, but I prefer Bloody Tears to be honest.
They are though as well.
It's just got... I don't know, it's probably because I've got to that point where I can't listen to the song without hearing the Brenton Floss lyrics. But
yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
why am I expecting Sonic to fall forwards onto the propeller?
Oh, that would be disastrous.
You just blood everywhere.
No, we said Tails is fox hunting, not hedgehog hunting. Anyway, where did the plane go?
It just disappeared, it's invisible.
Also, left in a platformer, what could be over here?
Hell?
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Stuck that there for some reason.
Yeah. Yes, you've got. If you can go left, you should go left at the start of a level. It's just one of them things. It's like the waterfall, isn't it? There's always something behind the waterfall. Yeah. You can probably tell visually they've changed a lot from episode 1.
You know when they did that spin dash right there? That was in a Marble Garden Zone in Sonic 3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when he ran on water there. That was in a Hydro City Zone as well in 3.
I think what's kind of funny is that I think it was Ken Balo from the marketing team. He's the head of the Sonic 4 brand at this point.
Yeah.
He made a point of saying not too long before this game came out that Sonic the Hedgehog 4 episode 2 would be using new level concepts.
Yeah, totally new.
As we can tell, this has never been used in a Sonic game before, has it?
No.
And yeah, we saw a minute back there the red rings from Sonic Colors are back.
Oh.
Pretty cool. They don't do anything other than giving you an achievement, but it gives you something to look for, I suppose.
Yeah,
that kind
something
of
to do.
Gives it some sort of replay
value, yeah.
Although some of them are the sort of thing that you probably will have to look up how to get to. Like there's one in the Oil Desert, I think it's called. But yeah.
I don't think nobody says, unless they're like a really good player or they know where everything is, that they get like a red ring straight away in Generations. Because I usually go past them because I run too fast in the levels.
Yeah, I find with Generations there's some that you've got a chance of seeing, but others that you kind of need to know. And then there's them ones in Sky Sanctuary where you've got to do 3 different playthroughs because they're all on alternate paths, aren't they, at the end? And you kind of got to know to set yourself up there as well.
The red rings in colours are fairly easy to find.
Yeah.
It didn't take that long to re-find them all.
I just don't like them being the kind of, what do you call it, the necessary items for something that most people would see as a big deal like Supersonic. I don't mind them like if you get some kind of other unlockable or something, but to need to go out your way to find those things just to get Supersonic, I'm not that keen on. Yeah. Anyway, this is Tails' flight. He just carries you around the level, and underwater he can carry you infinite. But I think when you're in the air, you can only get 7 pushes, which I think threw a lot of people off when this first came out. Because in the past, it's always been a certain amount of time that Tails can fly for, rather than the amount of jumps. Anyway, why is our first level a water level game?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Hate water.
Just to get it out of the way.
Yeah, but there'll be another one later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this has 2 different water areas.
Alright, this is Marble Garden Zone.
It
water.
It's probably just its way of saying, that's right, there's water levels.
Yeah, and I'm really struggling with this arrow thing, aren't I? Yeah. I did it.
There as well.
Yeah.
Finally, it's over.
We'll be back down there later, I think.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's just water levels and Sonic games in particular. Although I don't like water levels overall, in Sonic games I find them to be that much more annoying. Just because even if you've only just kind of changed, got air, you're always on that panic that you're gonna drown soon.
everyone hates the water level in Ocarina. They say that's the worst water level ever.
I've heard quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it's probably hard. To them, it'd be like hard in the N64 version, but in the 3DS version, it's quite easy because you can't. You've got the ability to just bring up the menu and then equip the iron boots there, and then. Whereas in like the N64 version, you had to keep on pausing and starting all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be that guy and probably piss a few people off, but I've never had the interest to bother beating Ocarina. I don't like
How
Zelda.
far did you get?
I was wandering around the first subworld for like 10 minutes and then thought, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't feel inspired enough to care.
You just gave up there, and
yeah. But my first experience with the game was when I got Mario Kart Double Dash. It had that Zelda disc on it, and so I thought,
that's the one I've got.
Yeah, I thought, I might as well try it out just because why not?
Did Tails just bugger off and leave?
He does that quite a bit. And he also steals your air when you're trying to get an air bubble underwater.
Oh, Harry, it's annoying me so much that you don't get that ring and you don't get the Chaos Emerald.
They do nothing other than Supersonic, which in turn does nothing.
It's just like Sonic Adventure Away again. You see it from Tails' point of view. He's saving the day. This one, he's trying to be the main character.
Yeah, but what
I'll let you drown.
Tails does, he just fails at.
Like Tails is wondering why the camera always follows Sonic, even though he's actually getting further. Look, we even start underwater here.
Oh god.
How did he get there?
I'm not kidding, you'll see that soon. Literally, very soon.
Anyway, I do really like the visuals of this level at night. It just looks so naturally cool. And this to me is this game's like really strong point. Every single level, for the most part, looks absolutely brilliant.
69.
Not like
yeah. By the power of bromance.
That's a good feature.
Thank
I
God,
like the way that you have to use that to incorporate, like to get further.
It's good for speedruns as well, I find.
Yeah.
And it also fulfills the fantasies of quite a lot of DeviantArt users.
I'm just glad. I'm just glad you said by the power of bromance and not the power of teamwork.
The real superpower of teamwork. Anyway, this makes me laugh. Like what we've been doing with Sonic 4 is they've been adding background objects just to try and clear up the kind of question as to why the hell there's just this one straight track. But this one, where them kind of spinning platform things are in the main gameplay, there's just like a load of random ones, like platforms just floating around in the background. And we'll see a few more in a sec, actually.
This background is unique.
Well, I can see what they're going for. They're trying to add a bit of context.
Yeah.
So instead of it's like one straight line with all these features and nothing anywhere else, there's actually stuff there. But it's just...
Makes sense.
Yeah, there's so much of it that just doesn't make any sense out of gameplay context. Anyway, both for shield and invincibility, isn't that a bit overkill?
There's nothing even hit you in this level yet.
I don't know, I haven't been digressing and I don't know. Professionalism.
Like, you've got to focus on the game, nothing else.
Yeah.
And then we just end up 5 minutes later just talking about something random.
Yeah,
Like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
I died. Yeah.
I thought that had a lot to do with Sonic, but are you telling me my life has been a complete lie all this time?
Yes.
Anyway, this song's actually quite good. It's not one of them ones that I'd listen to just for the hell of listening to it, but it works really well in context of the game. That's one thing that a lot of people pointed out when Sonic 4, like Episode 1 first came about, the sound font that Jim was using for the keyboard or the synth. A lot of people were saying that it sounds like dying cats. I can kind of hear what they're saying, even though I really like the music. It does sound like...
Splash
Oh, I
Hill
remember
is my
this.
favourite theme in episode.
Yeah.
That bit's a bastard.
Yeah, it's, as long as you know to jump up and grab onto Tails, you're alright. But it's,
Yeah, but you can run across it.
yeah, but you just don't.
If you do that every time, there, Steve.
No, I tried it once and I thought, fuck this, Tails, fly me over.
They can't expect you to platform when they let you fly.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as Kirby, but it's that sort of idea.
Just fly over all the
Please don't
pyramid.
hurt Mike Pollock too much.
Yeah. Anyway,
We need him for voice acting.
Yeah, I think the weakest point of this game are the bosses because they go on for too damn long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a bit of a troll moment from Dimps because the first thing we see of the boss, just watch. Remembering like the complaints about it just being a rehash of the time.
Yeah.
What they do here it comes.
Oh my god.
Original boss,
That's-
right?
Nothing like Sonic 2, is it?
When suddenly tentacles, it's not a rehash after all. I love that. That's,
Oh my god.
that's like a troll moment at its greatest.
I'm just thinking, some guy is probably going to get off to this with the tentacles and everything.
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
Oh god, that's
Yeah.
You don't want to think about it, do you?
Anyway, this is a boss. I'm not sure what they actually want you to do, but I normally just fly up and keep hitting him whenever I get the chance.
I think that is the purpose.
I don't know, I think there's some kind of pattern that goes on, like with him trying to hit you with the tentacles and then moving them and that. But no, just fly up and just jump and sometimes you'll hit him.
I remember when I played this level a while ago, I pretty much did the same thing. I don't think there really was a pattern.
This would make a worse scene in DV09. I mean, you've got tentacles and you've got a hedgehog and tails. You've got Sonic the Hedgehog and tails and tentacles.
It worries
What
you
the
the
hell?
fact that it probably already exists. So it made me laugh that when the Lost World announcement first came about, I think it took like 10
Oh,
minutes for Paul to be made as that female character.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Like seriously, it was like I saw on Tumblr someone like a couple of posts about Lost World, this game looks great and all that, and then that was Paul.
Yeah.
Like, this was 10 minutes after
Exactly,
the first
Because
trailer.
you had to show me and
Wow.
Chris
And
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
I've got to mentally scar you lot, you know that.
no, everyone's going to pick Fennekin because as soon as the game was announced, there was Fennekin porn pictures.
Yeah.
I actually went on Google, typed in Fennekin, and up on the third row it said Fennekin Rule 34.
Oh my god.
I typed in Sylveon afterwards, second row, Sylveon Rule 34.
That was convenient that you found this. Wasn't it?
I was going on
Was you excited?
Wikipedia.
But seriously, there are some people who maybe need to get out more.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's coming from the guy who's beat Sonic 06 twice, and that means a lot. But yeah, anyway, this thing, its final power is strangling itself.
Probably connecting to itself.
Oh, that went on for a while for the
Yeah.
first boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2.5 minutes over. Bounce, bounce.
And look, 69 to end it off.
Yeah. Eggman's off. Yeah. That was an interesting first boss.
Yeah.
And now all the birds are off. I think this weird little pose Tails does at the end where he's kind of sat on his ass waving his arms around. Yeah. Sonic and Tails did we do the boss.
Probably sitting on his tails trying to hide the pain.
Yeah.